new anime season, normally new volume for the critics hub. So, we left a volume that was quite relaxing. Kasi konti lang yung mga pinag-usapan nating animes doon. And this one is no different. The volume we're about to open right now. We got 3 mainstays, and 2 of which have already ended their runs as we speak. We're also, well, one of those mainstays is one of the inaugural Accidental 10. And, most anime fans are glad it's back. And the rest, brand spanking new. As usual, challenge accepted. Kaya, welcome to Volume 19.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Hub.
So, let's now talk about Detectives These Days Are Crazy, Episode 1. Mukhang obvious na sa inyo na medyo I was viewing the entire pilot of this anime was a total experience. Pero don't get me wrong, guys. We're gonna break it down right now. And welcome to Volume 19 again. Pace! Volume pacing nga, mind you guys, okay? If you haven't seen the episode before, mukhang multi-story format ang susundan nito. So, a lot like, parang the Dinner Table Detective when it started, okay? Last season. Medyo multi-story format din ng Dinner Table, eh. But this one, it's a more pronounced multi-story format. Do I have complaints? Obvious naman hindi. Because, although multi-story format siya, tuloy-tuloy yung katatawanan, tuloy-tuloy yung of course the story progression was well pronounced kasi dalawang kaso yung hinandle nila rito eh. So overall guys, talagang the pacing was superb. Nothing short of balanced kasi multi-story format nga eh. And pacing pala, I was totally entertained by this pilot. Now, for the most crucial sequences in this multi-story pilot, we can, which we collectively call the flow. Biggest gear shift of the first story was, we can say that this is the gear shift that will trigger the entire anime. Pwede kasi Anna, thank you so much for the gift. Keiichiro gets a knock on the door, and which resulted in a very awkward experience for him. Obviously, ito yung first meeting ng dalawang bida. And it was rather awkward kasi teenager pa tong babae. And well, you can say that Keiichiro's an old guy like me, probably in his 40s or 50s. Probably the most awkward moment so far in this anime. If it did not trigger the entire anime, at least it triggered this entire pilot. Alright? So, biggest gear shift of the second story. Probably something that will, well, it triggered the second story, pero tingin ko, it will have implications down the line in this anime's run. Keiichiro shows his bug phobia, and it's quite. It had quite a. That story was quite twisted and crazy. All right. This was the gear shift that made this anime's title check out. Detectives These Days Are Crazy. Okay, eto yun. Pero guys, will it be enough for you to totally appreciate this pilot, these 2 sequences? Nope! I strongly suggest you watch this from start to finish. You're gonna miss out on the absolutely hilarious moments wherein nagpakita ng mga senior moments dito si Keiichiro. Well, he's not that old yet, pero he's showing signs of kumbaga, signs of bodily abuse kasi syempre detective baka siguro papaya sa kanyang health nung araw to, and he's now riddled with arthritis, with hyperesthesia. Siguro siguro isang virus na lang ang hindi pa pumipirma sa health ng taong to, at pwede na siyang matigok. Pwede na siyang bumulagta sa gitna ng kalye. Alright? So, you gotta miss out on those hilarious moments. Watch the episode from start to finish. Although, well, don't underestimate animes with multi-story formats. Half the time, these multi-story formats are so entertaining, if not hilarious. Plot-wise, hindi ako mag-isip. Planchado ang plot, guys. Obvious. Alright? Multi-story format. Natural. Planchado dapat ang plot nito. whether may smooth transitioning dito or not. you have to have a well-ironed out plot here. Pero, yung in this case, yung story progression niya parang maganda eh. In the first story, Kichiro takes in an assistant in the form of Mashiro. Then, in the second story, he gives her something that would something would really prove her worth to him. Alright? Kaagad-agad. And in the process, she recruits another potential assistant for Keiichiro. Okay? So, overall, guys, absolutely well-ironed out plot. I am more than satisfied with it. Alright? So, right now, I'm looking forward to the next episode na. So, pace, flow, and plot all came together. And, wow! Okay? I can tell you right now, guys, Volume 19 is off to a great start. So,